In this video, we will demonstrate the adjustments on the new and improved flip-back armrests for the TRU-Balance 3 seating system. The pillow block on the back of the armrest is set differently than on the previous generation armrests. There is a little dot on the mounting hole on the armrest and the little divot. These need to be lined up in order for the arm to work properly, essentially making the pillow block flat. To adjust the height of the armrest, first flip the armrest back, ensuring that it is away from the consumer. Using an 8mm Allen key, remove the armrest where it attaches to the pillow block. To loosen the pillow block, use a 5mm Allen key to loosen the smaller bolt on the outside of the armrest. Do not remove it completely. Use a 13mm wrench to loosen up the two bolts under the pillow block. Do not remove these bolts, only loosen. To adjust the height, loosen the nuts on the top and bottom of the turnbuckle. Then using 18mm open-ended wrench, turn the turnbuckle itself. Either tighten or loosen to adjust the height. The new and improved flip-back armrests have adjustment ranges. Using the markings on the center of the spine as a reference point, the armrests can be adjusted from 8 to 16 inches by adjusting the pillow block into these ranges shown. Once you have achieved the height needed, retighten the bolts. First start with the 5mm on the side of the pillow block, then retighten the bolts under the pillow block using the 13mm wrench. Now reattach the armrest to the pillow block. It is very important to reattach the armrest in the up position. This will allow the tension spring in the pillow block to tension properly when the armrest is flipped back. That snap you just heard was a self-tensioning spring resetting itself. If this spring resets itself, the armrest will fall down past parallel with the seat pan. If this happens, flip the armrest back completely, then loosen up the 8mm bolt holding the armrest onto the pillow block and reset the armrest position. This is the optimal position for the armrest to be in order to have the maximum amount of travel and the tension spring to be at full potential. The easiest reference point is using the center spine as the reference point, making sure the bottom of the armrest support joint is even with the adjustable tube that comes out of the center spine itself on both sides. When you fold the armrest down, it will come down properly and then the spring will not snap. An easy reference point to ensure the armrest is at the proper height is to reference the side bolt of the pillow block. Essentially, the bottom of the elbow is normally about 1 inch above the top of the pillow block bolt as shown here. Now that we have the correct height, we need to make sure the armrest is leveled out for the consumer. We now could adjust the armrest angle closer to the arm pad without having to adjust the pillow block. Start by loosening the front armrest support joint. It is an 8mm bolt. Loosen to the point where the gears are separating and the armrest can freely move up and down. Level out the armrest to the consumer's liking and tighten back up. The armrest might move slightly due to the gears meshing together to hold. If additional adjustment is needed, you can also use the turnbuckle on the pillow block itself for fine-tuning adjustments. To adjust the angle of the armrest laterally, loosen the 8mm bolt on the top of the armrest. When it's loosened, you have a good amount of angle adjustment to position the armrest where the consumer needs it. When you have the arm pad in the position where it is needed, tighten the 8mm bolt back down. Slight shifting may occur due to the gears within the armrest needed to seat in. There is another angle adjustment further back closer to the pillow block as well. This bolt is also an 8mm Allen. When this is loosened, you can move the entire armrest assembly in and out. When you do that in conjunction with the front, you can adjust the armrest into different positions. The marks on the armrest are simply reference points to better help line up both armrests for the consumer.